Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel and for another YouTube video. If you are brand new to my channel, hi, how are ya? My name's Kimberly, and if you enjoy my videos and if you like the content that I'm providing, please do make sure to hit that little subscribe button, and obviously that'll keep you up to date with my videos as and when they are available for you to watch. So today, only a couple of things, short and sweet. Just wanted to check in with everybody, make sure you're all doing okay. But yesterday I bought a couple of things which I thought you might be interested to see. Wasn't really a crazy day. It's been raining a lot here in Singapore, so yeah, just kind of took the kids out of the house. We went for dinner to one of our favourite restaurants. But yeah, not much to report, to be honest. It's just been a bit doomy and gloomy with the weather. But as you'll have probably seen on my previous video, and I've probably mentioned it a few times as well, I've been keto for the best part of 2 years. I've recently come off keto. I was getting a bit tired of being so restricted with my diet, and I really wanted to start getting more into the healthy eating rather than restricting what I was eating. So a few things had kind of changed with my perspective of food and blah blah blah. If you want a whole video on the whole keto experience, I'm more than happy to do that, but long story short, I've come off keto. So one of the things that I had recently been told and had been reading up on the reviews was apparently green matcha tea was apparently very good for your immunity, your digestion. You know, it's just one of those things that if you're looking for a really healthy, balanced lifestyle, this is one of the things that a lot of people were saying, you know, is a must-have. So yesterday, I actually went into TWG, which I really like their teas. I've been quite a few times to the cafeterias, whatever you want to call them, the cafes, and you know, had the tea and like I think they do like an afternoon tea set as well, something like that with the scones and all that kind of thing. My daughter loves it. But anyway, so I went into TWG and I was talking to the sales assistant and I said to her, look, you know, I've been told or somebody has recommended that your green tea is supposed to be one of the best. Can you kind of talk me through it? You know, can I have a look at it and whatever else? So the woman in TWG was very, very good. She had explained to me that they do the green tea powder, but for those who know green tea, it's quite a bit of a process to do the making of the green tea. It's a very sort of like, it's a powder that you've got to put with boiling water, and I don't know the whole process, but apparently it's very complicated. So after a little discussion with the sales assistant, she said to me to try this. So this is their Matcha, and these are actually cotton tea bags. There's 15 in the pack, which to be honest was a bit I was a bit gobsmacked considering how much this was. I think it was around $35 Sing dollars. But you get 15 tea bags that are kind of like in this little box. They're all individually wrapped so that, you know, they kind of keep their freshness and all that kind of stuff. But the way she sold it to me was that rather than having to go through that whole making of the matcha tea process, literally like any other tea bag, you just put this in some hot water, swish it around, let it soak, all that kind of thing. So I thought, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to go for a nice tea. I want to try a nice one. And I can't be bothered with that entire kind of like, you know, making, unless somebody else is doing it for me. I don't want to do it myself. So I'm going to let you know how I get on with these. But if anybody has tried these, then please do comment below and let me know your thoughts and whether you found anything else that's better or if this is still what you're drinking. I'd be really interested to see. Like I say, I'm getting into the whole green tea, the matcha thing. So this is my start of the journey. So we'll see how we go. The other thing, I'm apparently not over Christmas on my birthday, so I had a little mooch into Gucci. Yeah, I did. I really, really did. And I couldn't walk out without having purchased a little something. My last present to myself, I promise, for a long time. But I couldn't help myself. I really, really wanted one of these. And I went in, and surprisingly enough, I had to ask the sales assistant to get me the collection out. It wasn't out in the store, it wasn't hung up, it wasn't anywhere on display, and I was a bit like, I'm sure you still do them. She was just like, oh yeah, we keep them under the counter and, you know, and pull them out when someone asks. So I don't know if these are still a thing. but I really wanted one, and I just asked her to pull everything out. The one thing to bear in mind is that this one wasn't amongst the options that she pulled out from under the counter. This was actually thrown on the counter. Somebody else must have tried this on. And I said to her, well, can I try that one? She's like, yeah, of course you can. I was like, well, why didn't you give me that option when you pulled everything else out? Why didn't you say, oh, by the way, I've got this in a different color? There was no kind of like engagement of the brain. Anyway, regardless, I'm happy with what I bought, and it is what I wanted. So it comes in the bag. They've actually changed their packaging at the moment. I'm not a big fan of this kind of like green. It looks a bit like an old curtain or an old sofa. It's not really what I was expecting, but they had the same packaging over the Christmas period, so maybe this is, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it anyway, but we're not here for the packaging, unless that's what you're into. But I actually picked up, you won't be able to see it through the tissue paper, but I've already opened it up because I wanted to make sure it's the right design and the right size when I got home. But basically, I picked up a t-shirt from Gucci, so the packaging, very basic. I was a little bit disappointed that it didn't come in a box. As you know me, I quite like these types of things to come in boxes. I'm a very boxy person, but it didn't, which is fine. You know, it's not going to ruin my day. But I tried a few different variations on, and this is actually the t-shirt that I went with. So it's got the original Gucci on the front. It's quite a big oversized t-shirt, and I picked this up in a small, believe it or not, but it is actually the men's t-shirt. Now, the reason why I wanted a men's t-shirt was because I wanted it to be a little bit oversized, so that it was going to go with my jeans, it would go with my leggings, my shorts, and all that kind of thing. I can tuck it in, you know, keep it out. I wanted something that was very versatile. And what I really liked about this particular design was that the cotton, I think it's cotton, I'm hoping it's cotton for the price, but I think the cotton on it is a lot more thicker than some of the others that they had. Yeah, 100% cotton. So some of the other designs and the other t-shirts, it was a lot thinner in terms of the cotton. It was a bit more see-through as well. I wanted a nice quality t-shirt from Gucci. So I kind of debated whether I wanted a Gucci one. I've already got a Balenciaga t-shirt, which I've worn a few times, but I didn't really kind of want to duplicate what I've already got. The person that I was with was like, well, you need to diversify your portfolio of clothing. So yeah, we went with Gucci. But yeah, that's the t-shirt that I picked up. Absolutely love it. It probably needs to be hung up now, actually, because it's getting a bit creased in the bag. But yeah, there you go. So that was my my last purchase for a little while, to be honest with you. But yeah, it was a nice day. Got me out the house, and like I say, it was just a couple of things that I picked up whilst I was kind of mooching around. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on the t-shirt, whether you've got it, how it's washed, maybe. You know, and obviously if you've got any other designs that you can recommend, I'd be interested to see what you've got. But yeah, that was the one that I picked up. I told you this was going to be short and sweet. That's pretty much all I've got to show you for today. I suppose more so than anything else, just I'm really interested in the whole green tea thing. So if you do have any suggestions, or if you are starting the journey as well, please do let me know. But I might do a video to let you know how I'm getting on with these. Yeah, I'm hoping that the benefits are going to outweigh the cost, maybe. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, if anyone's tried these, please do let me know.